And that
Is this shit a good idea, investing in these young-ass kids? I think
how's dorm fund's been around for a while.
Dorm fund's
This is a fucking horrible idea.
Dorm fund's doing really well.
The experiment ran. What
yeah,
happened?
the experiment ran, and it was a pretty successful experiment.
What came out of it? What was...
I mean, there have been some... Listen... There have been some pretty big hits and there have been some pretty big misses. You know, I think about a big hit like Fiscal Note's done pretty well at a dorm room fund. Bevy, the beverage company's done pretty well at dorm room fund. Brooklinen.
Wait, those guys were...
Yeah, student founders. Yeah, Brooklinen, the Linens Company. And I'm sure I'm going to get probably railed on Twitter after for not having come up with the whole portfolio, but I'm sure there are more that I can't think of. And then on the misses side, you have like Lily AI, which is the other, if you guys remember Lily Drones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they like raised,
yeah,
they raised like, I don't know, like 30 million, something like that. I can't remember the exact number. They raised a bunch, then kind of flamed out. And that's the counter side, too, is you can have people who, and I remember it when I was one, who are inexperienced founders who don't know how to manage their cap table.
What's the one out of Berkeley? There's another, there's a Berkeley-specific fund.
Oh,
Jeremy
the House.
runs.
Yeah, the House Fund. Yeah, Jeremy's great.
And then the Peter Thiel thing. Dude, I'm down.
Thiel,
like, if you're, like, old enough to be an adult and start something, but I also think that you should just be getting drunk and, like, hooking up with people and...
Yeah. Get drunk and kiss some people.
Yeah.
That's our fellowship. The Sam and Shaan fellowship.
I mean, live a little.
Kissing.
Like, or at least that's what the dream was. The goal, I don't know if there was a lot of...
How often did that work out?
Give it up, go keto, and start intermittent fasting after that.
Yeah.
But
that's like wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Like a little bit later, but stay up until 5 a.m.
Yeah, stay up and then just roll into the next one. I mean, listen, there's like an important socialization element of college, which helps you learn emotional maturity and learn how to deal with people. And it's tough if you don't have that. I don't know when you make it up. You certainly don't make it up by moving straight out here and working really hard early. And
plus, you don't make friends. Dude, you don't make 100%. Friends after you graduate. Your friends are who you met in college, and then the rest are you just go to work and then you go home and you're like, wait, where do people make friends after that? There's no more friends.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Uncle Rico. Like, I think of college, I'm like, oh, I would kill to go back.
Yeah, give it all up.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Shaan, who produces the podcast, he's always like, oh, well, you know, he's like 2021. He's like, well, you have, experience, you have capital, you have this network, you have. I'm like, dude, I would give all of it up just to be right back where you are in your position right now. Like, I'll trade you if we can do some Freaky Friday thing.
I completely agree. Yeah. We remember that young guy. You were there. We met a young guy at our meetup, and he was like 21, and he flew up. I'm like,
wow.
So like, if I was 18 and I lived and I went to NYU, I would not be in the dorm. I would only do the dorm room fun if it helped me meet girls. I mean, if you're in Soho and you're 18, that's the dream.
NYU was a really fun college to go to, and certainly had a really fun time there. But here's the flip side of it, right? Like, I see the other side of this, which is it does feel today like there are compounding effects both reputationally and professionally. So working and exposing yourself to like some kind of real tangible ownership of work really early. And the earlier you can do that, whether it's like a startup or working for a large company in a significant role or building some reputation, even if it's just tweeting dumb jokes on Twitter, like that compounds over time. And if you wait 5 years, you can both have fun and build compounding professional returns at the same time. It's sort of the argument I would make here, right? Like you can do both those things.
For sure. For sure.
By the way, it's not as fun as just doing the fun. It's not as successful as just doing the success. But a lot of folks try to walk that tightrope.
But you'll end up way ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
most people are just having fun and not doing anything that builds their sort of like career foundation. Ironically, when you're in college. Yeah. Okay, so you do all this stuff. Yeah. And by the way, when you said emergence, you really emphasized the C at the end of it. Is it because people think it's emergent capital?
So I think people. There's a couple things. One is people think it's emergence capital. People think it's like emerge capital. I've heard like 5 or 6 different issues with the name. The other thing is our website is emcap.com. And when I first joined, I'd say, oh, it's MCAP. And people were like, oh, the letter M and then the CAP. Right. I probably had...
You need to rebrand.
Not up to me. But I probably had like 6 months of emails that I didn't get because people were like, oh, this jerk gave me like a wrong email address at that party because he was saying, I was screaming MCAP on the top of my lungs. People were like, oh yeah, like Zach, MCAP, MCAP.
Right.
So if it were up to me, it'd be a different URL.